Tri-Comets present
Real grade, Chars Z'Gok.
Let's do this!
So guys, one of the latest real grade line suits. What do you think of that box art, White Comet?
Yeah, I think it's a little. It reminds me of Jabro, man, when they were in the base, and then Char was about to take out them GMs.
He wasn't about to. He did take out them GMs.
All snap right through the cockpit.
Left and right with that 3x speed, just like any commander unit Char uses.
Yep.
Well, let's look at the side art of this guy. I'm really excited.
Let's do this!
Let's do it! Moving on to the side, we can see that new inner frame for the Z'Gok, really original. We have increased flexibility, seeing as this is an amphibious mobile suit.
Yeah, man, it got to go through the terrains.
Yep, through that water. As you can see here, we got some titanium kind of pieces. You see the propellers right there?
Yeah, man, that's a really cool effect Bandai did for us.
Yeah, really good. Really, also some decals too. We have little gimmicks here and there, a couple shines just to give it that extra real grade feel.
Yeah, and it has a lot of nice color separation.
Yeah, even though mostly it's just Char red.
Yep.
Of course, Char's mobile suit. What other color you need? Well, let's take a look at the other side.
Yep, let's go.
On the other side, we can see some of Char's excellent poses. We have the classic GM strike.
Yeah, man, you got to get that high-grade GM and just pierce him.
Just pierce him through. Deployment, a little cool little deployment pose. We got the back of it. Action pose, really good. Here you can see another gimmick they included, just like most master grades. The actual optic turns left and right to give it that extra feel.
Yeah, which is really cool.
You know, the dynamic poses. You probably can't see it here, but he actually has the optic facing towards the shot.
Yeah, man. If only he can put an LED in there.
It's a real grade. You can't expect
Maybe
too much.
Tiny LEDs.
Tiny little
Future.
LEDs. Who knows? Who knows? You called it just like he called. What else do you call? Vertical?
Yeah,
I knew.
I knew.
Well, yeah. Here we have some increased mobility on the feet and the arms.
Got the little veneers and those thrusters.
Yep. Actually, just thrusters, no
Okay,
veneers.
just thrusters.
What you talking about? You're too modern.
Okay, well, let's go on to the best side of any unboxing.
The runners.
Let's go. Akai Shoe Sweat. Will you open this box?
The Akai Sisei will do so. Ooh, nice and smooth.
Just like peanut butter.
Well, let's check them out. Oh, look at first runner, that frame. We got a brand new frame with this real grade line, and the decals. Let me get them close. Look if you can see them.
Not too many decals, but it is a real grade.
It's a real grade. Actually, as opposed to previous real grades I've had, this actually has the least amount of decals.
Interesting.
This one actually has the least because it's a limited production suit. So there's not as much decals on it. But here we can see the new frame and them claws. Claws.
You gotta put that titanium finish on that.
We're gonna have to. Let's keep going. Next we got the A runner alongside with the C runner. With the A runner we can see Char red right here. We got the tubing, the body mostly. There's no really upper lower body, it's just all one body.
Yeah, that's true.
So we got the inner outer frame. Here's some clear plastic, them rockets, the vents. I think these are the back tubes.
Yeah, those are some really nice colors Bandai did.
Yeah, it looks like we got some like light Titans blue, some dark gray, clear, and Char red.
Yeah.
Here we have another tone of Char red, a little darker hue of it. We got more of that little, this actually looks like Titans blue to me.
Yeah.
And white, very little white, but there's the titanium pieces, as you can see there. One's probably from the backpack, one's for the feet.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at the other set of runners. Ooh, look at that red.
Reminds me of that Sazabi red a little bit.
A little bit, huh? We got E1 and E2 runners. These are going to compose the arms and the legs.
Which are going to be duplicates.
Yes, so I should have an E2. Yep, that's right. We got a D2 and an E2, which have the other duplicate for the left and the right.
Yes, that's right.
So that's pretty simple. And oh, look at that. We're at the last runner and the best one. The claws.
Man, you're gonna have to paint that
titanium. Yeah, these are gonna have to be titanium marked. And if you notice, I actually have 8 claws.
Oh, really?
So I'm gonna have 2 leftover claws.
Some spares. Bandai's like, you need this.
You need some extra spares. So that ends all the runners, but the manual. Let's check it out. Here on the manual, we got that fabulous box art that we saw before, especially this Chars emblem.
Yeah, man. That with that Falcon and that Assassin's Creed like A.
Yep, Assemble Squadron. So that's Char for you, really.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep going. Let's look at this manual. Look at that. Obviously, the same stuff you see in every other model kit: how to assemble, how to cut.
Make sure you cut them nubs.
Cut them nubs. Apply the decals if you want to apply decals early, or if you want to wait and paint them. Here, as you saw when we went through the runners, there's only 8 runners really.
Yeah, that's not a lot for this guy.
Actually, that's the least amount of runners I've ever had for a real grade.
Oh.
Real grades usually have around 10 and 11. This one only has 8.
So I guess you can expect this to be a fun and quick build.
Probably finish it within a day.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. We got the Z'Gok. We got some technical features about it. If
In
we can
Japanese.
In Japanese. If we can read Japanese, we tell you about it. But here you can see the gimmicks and the movements of the legs and the arms. How it has individual springs to give you that Z'Gok flexibility action.
Yeah, man, with that backhand slap.
Yeah, hells yes. So look at really quick assembly. Simple to assemble pieces. Looks like we have the toe movement, which is consistent with all the real grades. The legs, the waist. Oh yeah, look it. It's done.
Yeah.
Only took about 5 steps. That was pretty quick. And then we got obviously left leg, right leg. So you will be building double, but you will have a left leg, right leg difference. Here's some more action poses. That's a good idea. Get the blue one, you know, get that little water effect going.
I really like that dynamic feel with these poses, you know, with the back shot of the legs. You can really brings out those propellers.
Those propellers. Yeah, amphibious. It has to go in the water, so it needs propellers.
So,
If you can see here, look at piece 4 is actually the body, the entire suit, basically.
Yeah.
Everything.
You build like what, two sets?
You've only built the legs as of now, and here you're already building the body, which includes the waist.
Yeah.
See, look at.
Oh, that's a very simple.
Look at that. Boom. You're done. Arm units. Build them arms. Oh, there's them arms and the claws. Oh, it looks like you built 2 different sets of claws. It looks like there probably was 2 different sets of claws. Probably one that opens and one that stays locked. Maybe for posability. There we have some flexibility. It's standard deployment. Head on.
And then the same pictures that we saw in the box.
Yeah, hatch opening, decal placements, lining opportunities, left and right, left and right.
Yep.
And once you finish the arms, you're basically done.
Yeah, it's just showing that you can move that head, the eye, mono eye.
Mono
It
eye.
looks very simple actually to pop that out.
Yeah, it's just like the what is it? The Zaku 2 version 2.0, where you can pop the head off and turn the eye to readjust.
The #1 enemy of all real grade people who want to put them on stands.
Oh, the little tiny base connectors. Yep.
Yeah.
Tri-Comet knows that all too well.
That struggle, man. The struggle's real.
And what's on the last page?
Color
decal guide.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised. It's not really that much.
No, it really doesn't look like there's
Usually
a lot.
it's all like busy. It's not that much really.
Not that much, but what can you expect? It's only a commander type of a mass
1 year.
produced
And
suit.
then for all those really, really crazy people, that 144 Char.
Yeah, go ahead and paint them.
Yeah.
You got the eyes for it. Well, that concludes the manual, and let's move on to some final thoughts.
Well, let's go on.
Let's do it.
Now on to final thoughts.
Well, let's conclude this guy. Really, I guess it's going to be a solid build. It's a redo of a kit that we haven't had in a while. As you can see on the side of the box, we got that horrible SD version.
Ah, get that on my face!
We got a high grade version, and we have the master grade version. Of course, the master grade version was made, I think, back in 2002, 2001. Some of the earlier
that's
kits.
before pegs.
That's-
This guy wouldn't need pegs.
This guy doesn't need pegs anyway, but just to give you an idea how long it's been since this guy has been made as a kit.
Yeah, before pegs. Can you believe that? That was young Gunpla builders out there.
That was original. Well, this kit, it's going to be fun to build. Probably, I'll take my time, even though I could probably build it in a little while.
Yeah, this guy looks really neat because he has that nice color separation of those Char reds.
Of course, you need Char Red. It's Char's unit.
Yeah.
I might apply that decal that you can see here on the manual. This look really cool.
Also, one thing I wanted to bring out, that looks like Justice Purple a little bit.
A little bit. Could be the box art, could be the actual color scheme.
Yeah.
Maybe once I put it together, maybe the color separation will be more noticeable.
Well,
that concludes. Yeah, that concludes. That's real grade Z'Gok for you guys.
So, like the video, subscribe, do all that cool stuff you guys do.
Tri-Comets out.
Peace.
Tri-Comets present
Master Gray.
Hi, New Gundam.
Vercom.
Let's do this.
そこに帰るのさメビウスの輪から